Welcome back to Roosters. Today we've got a fun one. It's Mikkeler Brewing's Pumpkin Shake. That's all, everybody. Welcome to Pumpkin Week. We're going to do 3 episodes of Pumpkin leading up to Halloween. And they're all 3 barrel-aged beers. This is from 2020, so it's been aged 3 years here in this bottle. It is an imperial stout aged in bourbon barrels, made with roasted pumpkin, maple, cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, and vanilla.
I'm hearing a lot of spices, and I know that I heard roasted pumpkin, but a lot of spices also.
3 spices. Cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger.
Yeah,
Those are the culprits. Those are them.
That's why I hate pumpkin beers, because that's what I get.
But also maple and vanilla, and I think those will go really well with pumpkin. And like you said, this actually has roasted pumpkin in it, which we found out last year. A lot of the beers just were using pumpkin spice, it seemed like.
Correct.
And as Brett has told me many times, there is no pumpkin in pumpkin spice. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully this is a good one. Hopefully this is the pumpkin beer of the year, if you will.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, we haven't had a Mikkeler pumpkin beer yet, and Mikkeler is pretty good. I feel like I probably like 70% of the things that I drink from them. Like, some of them are misses, most of them are hits.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'm thinking of Trey Blood. That's the thing. But then
I remembered.
But then I'm thinking of, like, remember
Passion
those?
Pool.
Yeah, the pools. Because I kept remembering the labels with all the pools. The people in the pools. There's more than one, right? I'm not an idiot.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I think there's one for all the guava pool, passion pool.
They're not. They're good. They're just not what they're hyped up.
They're not your idea of a sour.
Yeah. But I really like Mikkeler. I loved it when we went there. It was really good. They have mostly good things. So maybe this will change my mind.
Maybe there's a treat in here instead of a trick for spooky season.
I hope so.
That's enough talking about it. Let's get to drinking about it. All right, let's crack open this beer.
When did you buy this?
2021, I think, or 2022. They had it left on their website, and so I ordered it.
Oh, Mikkeler ships?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Fun fact, Mikkeler ships.
Okay.
Ooh.
I think every year I forget that I don't like pumpkin. I don't like pumpkin pie. I don't like pumpkin seeds. I think every year I forget that I don't like pumpkin.
Now, okay, my first smell, sniff, if you will,
okay.
I got all the spices, but subsequent sniffs, I got sweet maple, and then the barrel-aged stout part.
All I got was barrel-aged pumpkin.
Give your nose another chance.
This is a barrel-aged pumpkin.
I'm getting a lot of maple.
I'm getting a lot of the barrel-aged and a lot of pumpkin.
Let's see what we get on the palate.
Coffee? Hello? Hello, coffee?
I'm glad you went on that journey with me. I'm going to say this right now, it's a solid stout. A little sweet from the maple. First sip, didn't really get a whole lot of pumpkin spice. There was a lot going on in there, but I'm not really sure what was happening. And then it ends on this giant coffee note. That's not unwelcome, but surprising to be sure, because this doesn't say coffee on it, unless the roasted pumpkin with the stout is making it taste like coffee. That's all I can think of.
This is the weirdest pumpkin beer I've ever had in my entire life, because I like it so much.
Mikkeler, you did. This is the treat of the year.
But it doesn't taste like pumpkin at all. I'm getting like a little bit of it's mostly a stout. Like, that's like my first, it's a stout.
It's a barrel-aged stout.
It's a stout. It's a barrel-aged stout, yes. It's a barrel-aged stout. I'm not, I know that we've already said this, there's a lot of the same spices in a pumpkin pie and an apple pie and like
Gingerbread man.
Yeah, like there's like this time of year, this type of treats, all these spices are in it. I do get that a little bit, but it's mostly a stout with a little bit of pumpkin pie spices. But then, like we both said, coffee. It ends on coffee.
And that could just be the base stout.
I get no pumpkin, barely any spices. That's the only reason that I like this stout so much. Because I'm not a pumpkin person. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm the wrong person to be doing these pumpkin beers reviews with. Rafa, where are you?
He doesn't like pumpkin beers either.
You like pumpkin beers?
I've said this before and I'll say it again. I want to like them, but most of the time I'm disappointed by them.
Well, here's one that you're not disappointed in because it tastes like coffee.
But it doesn't taste like pumpkin.
Coffee.
This is a tough one to review because if it was a coffee barrel-aged stout, if you told me this was like a vanilla coffee stout barrel-aged, that's what I would think it would be.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm getting here. Not a lot of pumpkin, but it has been aged for 3 years. I'd be interested to know what it tastes like fresh.
Yeah, I agree. If you told me that, if you asked me what this was blind, I would say coffee. Maybe like a nutmeg coffee. Like, you know how Martha Stewart likes to put a little bit of nutmeg. It's a good thing, in her coffee. Okay, but maybe like a seasonal coffee thing.
Yeah.
No pumpkin. No, nothing of the sort. That's the reason that I like it. And I'm sorry that you didn't get any pumpkin because I know you're trying to find a pumpkin beer, but this isn't it, friends. But good. It's good.
It's very good. I'm going to give it a 4.5 only because they're missing pumpkin for me. And the spices don't come through, and I know that's what you love about it, but I have to go off the fact that I'm trying to find a pumpkin beer here. Like I said, if this was a vanilla coffee stout, it'd be a 5. If that's what it was sold as.
Yeah, I get that. I so want to give it a 5.
Go ahead.
Just because I want to say that I gave a pumpkin beer a 5.
Go ahead.
But
and we can always remember it.
No, because that's not fair, because I have to be as unbiased as I am trying to be very unbiased as a guest brewmature.
Guest. 300 episodes later.
This is supposed to be a pumpkin beer. There's no pumpkin in here. Barely any of the spices. I'm getting way more coffee than I should be. I'm probably going to give it a 4.25 only because I like it so much. But if you're searching for pumpkin like Ricky is, there's no pumpkin in here. It's not fair. So, yeah, 4.25 because no pumpkin.
But darn it, Mikkeler, you make a good beer. So really good to be kicking off Pumpkin Week with a good beer. We have 2 more pumpkin beers to review, so hopefully they will be pumpkin.
I hope not. I hope they all taste like this.
Well, spoiler alert, they probably won't because they're both strong ales and they're both from Bottle Logic. But that's for next time. Like the video, share it with your friends, subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video. We certainly did. And it's spooky season. Go out, have fun, be safe. And until next we meet, we're the Brewmatures, trying every beer from around the world. One sip at a time. You thought the video was over? You were wrong. We went on the internet because we really wanted to know what the X is doing in Kxng. However, we don't know. However, it does seem like this is a barrel-aged version of their Beer Geek with all the spices, the vanilla and the pumpkin. And Beer Geek is their breakfast stout. So that's why there's coffee.
Yeah, like it pretty much said like on the description on their website was, if you don't have coffee on Sunday brunch and you drink this, you won't even miss your coffee. So
True.
That's, yeah.
So there we go.
They were going for coffee, but also they said roasted pumpkin in the description.
Yep.
No roasted pumpkin. So my My
assessment?
score stands. Like, I don't even. It's still the same.
That's it.
Bye. Welcome back to Brewmatures. Today we got pumpkin.
Kxng. Welcome back to Brewmatures. We've got a fun one today. It's
It's pumpkin.